There's a new playable character. OPP the Untried. This afflicted apprentice is unlocked if you get cursed in a run. So I basically kept playing. I kept playing the game until I got cursed. I wasn't concerned about a successful run. I just wanted to meet the requirements of the unlock. I did that, and then I stopped playing because now we can play the new wizard. Or apprentice, I suppose. But yeah, if you are unfamiliar with Bibidi Bibidi, you should be, because it's fun. But yeah, it's like a Wizardcore roguelike deck builder. You combine cards in your spellbook. And then you do the usual kind of roguelike. You go through various areas, you stop by a shop, you hit a campsite, and then you beat the boss and you move on. The interesting thing is you can chain your spells, and most spells have 3 different components that you can use. So the cards themselves are flexible too. So you may end up using the same cards, but not in the same order. It's an interesting twist to add a little bit more decision and a little bit more puzzle to the typical deck builder kind of thing. Also having to use multiple cards in order versus playing one card at a time. However, so let's see, for the sky map, I unlocked the Afflicted Apprentice. This is a new card that I unlocked, and a new sigil. What do I have yet to do? I haven't found the Fountain of Youth. I haven't drawn 10 cards in one turn. I suppose I could probably do that with no. Defeat King Slimus a total of 5 times. Oh wow, hold on. Slimus has lore. I'd never noticed this before. No. More than anything, I desire to be cherished by our kin. I fear I never possessed the boundless love you shared with our brethren. I fear affability does not come as naturally to me as it does to you, Tom. How I could believe I would find it in this forsaken hole, I do not remember. Slimus the Solitary. Nice. I like that the boss has lore. I love it. Okay, so let's go back to the main menu. Because I know there was another bug that I don't know if they've had time to fix yet. And that's if you start a run from the sky map, sometimes it gets a little buggy. So yes, let's start a new run. And we now have Tomfoolery. So Tomfoolery is like the main character, the wizard with the blip. Eccentric and experienced wizard, loves frolicking and merrymaking with his fellow wizard kin, but where have they all gone? So Tom casts spells by placing 3 cards in the spellbook. Each card uses a single part of the card. So when Tom casts spells, you can use the top part as the first part of the spell. Sorry, let's go to another one. The top part is a boon. It's the first part of the spell. The second part is the school. That's the second component. And the third part is how much force. So this would gain me a shield by playing the card period. If I played it in second slot, it would start to gain shield. If I played this in the third slot, it would add 2 force. So that's Tom's mechanic. OPP, the Untried, is an afflicted apprentice. Young but magically gifted spellcaster made a rookie mistake that now haunts them forever. They cast powerful single card spells but burns out quickly. You start with some cursed cards. Cursed cards are just something that is a bad. It's a bad. Are you down with OPP? Yeah, you know me. Dearest mother, I'm sorry I left without telling you. Aww. So this is their deck. So this is interesting. They have what looks like some normal cards right over here. You've got your shield, zaps, etc. But all of these zap cards curse this card by playing it in the first slot. This could be interesting. hand limit is 8. Maximum permanent card draws 3. So, okay. Your turn start, you draw 1 card. After defeating a boss, you can purge a selected card from your deck. Oh, okay. So purging a card means that you remove all the bad stuff from it. And I'm curious to see how this works out, because you play 1 card. We're now down from playing 3 cards at a time to 1 card at a time. And like, this is interesting because, of course, now you might be able to play like a bunch of cards per turn, but your cards are going to start getting cursed. I'm curious to see what happens with this one. I also wish that he had a little tissue, because come on, my dude, just wipe. Just you know, you can even do the hand smear. It's fine. Just wipe it. Just wipe it. Please. Okay, danger restore. We'll get some money and we'll get a common spell pack. Okay, the game already hates me. I'm gonna tell y'all why. The game hates me. The rodent of unusual size is nothing. There's nothing wrong about this exactly, except that it does poison with every attack. Poison is a permanent, a constant debuff, and you lose that much health at the end of each turn. It don't go away, so when you get it, you are poisoned. You trusted a big butt and a smile, and you are now poisoned. This kind of sucks because it ignores your shield. It ignores everything. The only thing it might not ignore, I believe poison doesn't ignore... there is one type of shield you have that blocks, that just negates the first instance of damage. So that might stop you from getting hurt by poison, but it doesn't remove the poison debuff. So, so these are our normal cards. This is our Bibidi card, but it has been cursed. So if I play this card, I will apply 1 poison to myself. Kind of sucks. Kind of sucks. The games are alive and hate you sounds like a movie tagline. It sounds like it could be the reboot tagline. You know, the reboot tagline. Games are alive and hate you? Yeah, you know, okay. Okay, so we are... Okay, the game hates me, but the game doesn't hate me that much because I can play this. I can play Boo. I get to add an additional target. I get to zap for 3, so I can zap the rodents. Hey, Mur, welcome on in. You slept in. That's perfect. Sleeping in is wonderful. So, so let's see here. You can just do that. So Boo is going to let me choose 2 targets. It's going to zap them for 3. So if you've played Bibidi Bibidi before, you might be familiar with having to use 1 slot for the top, middle, and bottom of the card. This has 1 slot, period. 1 card. So each card is its own boon, school, and force all together. This is great for me because I get to take these rodents out before they get to bite me. I love that for me. So, brilliant. Love that for me. So choose the 2 targets. Boom and boom. Done. Go away. I don't like you anymore. Okay, first off, there's so many things to love. First off, the way that he says the spell, brilliant. Like, just brilliant. If y'all need someone to voice a wizard, please let me know. Please call me. Please. Secondly, this character has a little bit different something going on. He gets mana burn. So after casting 3 consecutive spells, each additional spell you cast will give you mana burn. What's interesting is I guess Does it count as casting 3 spells by doing the one card? Okay. Mana burn deals damage to you at the end of your turn. After that damage, you lose all mana burn. Some cards or monster effects can give you mana burn. Some even use it as a resource. So, okay, I can't see information about the wizard, but hey, Chris, welcome on in. I'm doing like the Doctor Strange like thing. I guess does one card count as 3 spells for this wizard? And also, I guess the new... Oh, gosh. Huh. All right, you know what? Gonna roll with it. Just gonna roll with it. Okay, mana burn deals damage to you at the end of the turn. So, there isn't a whole lot that I can do to hurt anybody. There's not a whole lot I can do to hurt anybody right now. So let me gain some shield. Oh, wow. Yeah, this is my... Okay, this is going to hurt. Let me gain another shield. Okay, so what's happening up at the top of the screen is it's telling me I have 4 incoming damage from the enemies. 6 of that's going to get... So 6 of that will get mitigated. So 2 of that will get sucked in by my shield. But I also have mana burn coming. 3 of that would also get sucked in by the shield, but 1 is going to escape. So, I'm going... Oh, gain 1 poison. Fine. 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 We're gonna take out the animated tome because when the animated tome dies, I get to draw 2 cards. Bibidi. Oh, Bibidi. Aw, buddy. Buddy. So yeah, this sucks. I'm still gonna take 3 damage no matter what. I end my turn. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so first off, I'm going to cast this. I also have to remember, there's no saving the good stuff. If I get a card that if it's in my hand, it does a good, then that's great. But don't save cards. Like, there's no saving the good stuff now. So, like right now, I have Kadabra. It's gonna give me 4 shield. There's nothing I can combine this with, so I gotta use it. Like, just straight up. It's gotta get used. So it's gonna add 1 force to spell. It's gonna be the bubble school. So it's gonna be actual bubble 4. So yeah, we'll cast that. Yeah, I gotta figure out the mana burn for this character. Because I feel like I only cast 1 spell, but maybe it still counts as 3 because you're using 3 elements. Alright. So I'm going to at least block 4 incoming damage. What I need to do... Ward. Ward is the thing I was wondering, is that the ward negates incoming damage, period. Okay, so what I need to do is... This will suck, but it's fine. Let's do this. If I play this, it's going to apply 1 swole to a random enemy, but I'm going to zap you. Okay. Swole means that they do additional damage. Hey KMC, we haven't yet hit a shield upon shield upon shield upon shield buff because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that with this particular Wizard's Apprentice. We will find out. Okay. I will be able to take this character out. I just won't be able to do it in a way that I like. Well, maybe. Now, okay, let's see what happens. Mana burn deals damage to me at the end of my turn. But I'm not going to end my turn. I'm going to end the combat before the end of my turn. So let's do this. So that'll hit the gremlin for 2. Oh. Auto-targeting is also something that they've added when when basically there's one person to target, it will auto-target them. Okay, so at the end of my turn, I'm still going to take damage from the mana burn. But... okay. So the mana burn was going to hit me at the end of my turn. However, because I didn't actually end my turn, I ended combat before my turn ended, the mana burn didn't get me. So if you're able to take them all out, you can build up all this mana burn if you know you're going to take out all your enemies. I cannot advise that as a great strategy, but you know. Okay. This is interesting. If the turn ends with this card in hand, gain 1 gold. Or I can use it to gain health. So I can use it to gain 3 health, or I can gain 1 gold. I'm going to take this one. We got to do the secret pathway. We just gotta. You enter a room filled with a glittering hoard of loot. An ornate chest is displayed conspicuously at the very center. It almost seems too good to be true. Yeah, I didn't come here to be cautious. Open the chest. Also, I'm sorry, OPP is not cautious. Open the chest. You carefully pry the chest open. It's filled with various treasures. Oh. Wait, for real? I legit thought I was going to get zapped. I thought I was going to get like, it was like done. Combat, King Slimus immediately. I thought that's what was going to happen. So it'll zap for 2, but... oh, this is interesting. This Bane, Bane. It also gives me 1 swole. So it gives me 1 swole, but it also gives me 1 mana burn. So I can see now, starting to get cards and sigils that work with mana burn to like convert it to your advantage are going to be a new strategy in this. Okay. And it zaps for 2. Okay. Body blocking. After another enemy dies, apply 2 shield to self. Yes, please. While equipped, gain 2 discount. Oh, I love that. Hey, Kay, welcome on in. Good time zone. Okay. Oh, did we go for the perilous? We still have 37. Let's go for it. Let's go for the danger. I immediately have regrets. Okay. Okay, so the Neverlings, they will create a Nada card and put it in your draw pile. The way this is going to be a problem is since you get... this is going to be a problem. Because if you get mana burn when you cast spells, and they put cards that you have to use up, that's going to be a problem. This deals damage to me whenever it's targeted. So, also, kind of sucks. You would adopt that hedgehog. You can fix it. It's possible. Maybe. All right. We are going to, we're going to zap the Neverling. We still have, but the problem is we have 5 shield to get through. And that's the main problem, is we have 5 shield to get through. Okay. Bane. Okay, so now at least I have swole, so I'll do a little more damage. But this is still not good. Okay, that helped. I'm trying to target these first because I don't want their weird cards in my hand. You also put a weird card in my hand. I'll deal with that later. Ugh. Oh, I'm gonna hold on to you. Okay. So bubble up. Just bubble up. Bubble up. Bubble up. Okay, so now we have some shield. Let's gain some more shield. Curse. This will apply one random ward to an enemy. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to choose you still. We're going to take out the Neverling. Okay, it applied... Oh, that's what I hate. Is it did the thing. It gave you the instance of like removing damage and then okay, if I play Nada to get rid of it, that counts as casting a spell, so that also gives me mana burn. Anyone feel like the difficulty may be ramped up a little bit? Anyone out there in chat who happens to play this game feel like maybe they have dialed it up a touch? All you people who said the game was too easy, I need you to not say that next time. Okay? I need you to not do that. Stop saying the game's too easy. Okay. I'm going to zap everybody for 4. Oh, hold on. Let me... Well, yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is just rude. This is just rude. This needle card, you are damned if you do and damned if you don't. If you play it, you deal 1 damage to yourself. If you leave it in your hand, you deal 1 damage to yourself. You like, oh, okay. Wow. I also have only one thing that I can do here. I have one thing that I can do, and that is I would gain poison to zap. I'm gonna gain the shield. I'm gonna get rid of the Nada. Actually, the Nada doesn't matter. But the needle, like, it again, it doesn't matter either. I just don't want it in my hand. Alright, I'm going to take 3 points of damage at the end of this. But I'm making money. Okay. I will zap them. I'll gain 1 swole myself, and then they'll get mana burn. So I'll zap them for 3. Gives me another freaking needle. And I'll just zap them for 1. I'll gain poison, but it won't matter. Oh crap, they gave me a... So here's the deal. Those needle cards are still in my deck. I still have to get rid of them. So yeah, that encounter was definitely a difficult one. I'm going to take this one, draw a card and gain 1 shield. Okay. So the Sigil of Profanity. I pick a selected card from the deck, upgrade all the force numbers on it by 3. So I can increase all the force numbers on the card by 3, but that adds curse to it. Duplicate a selected card from the deck and put it in your deck. Or, after defeating a boss encounter, purge a selected card from the deck. I'm going to go with the Sigil of Purity. A boss encounter, though? We'll see. I don't know if I'm going to make it through a boss encounter. We'll see. Let's go to the shop Because I could probably use some help. Okay. I think the Potion of Forgetting will destroy a card. The Sigil of Degustation. After using a potion, gain 2 max health. I don't have a potion handy, so no. Although I could, well, that costs 5. The potion costs 3, so I could buy that and then do that. Okay, that's certainly possible. Sigil of the Returning Customer. No. Nah. I'm good. Okay. And then this costs 8. Create a Y'all card in hand and give it Brittle. I don't know what Y'all is, so I want to know what Y'all is. So we're definitely doing that. Okay, so let's purchase the Sigil of Degustation. Purchase the Healing Potion. That'll give me actual bonus healing. Purchase Alakazam. And then purchase Strong. Okay. Ooh, they moved the next room. Oh, interesting. They moved the next room on this side of the screen. I think people had mentioned, like, when you put it on the left side of the screen, it was actually a little not confusing exactly, but it wasn't where you were expecting to see it. Okay. I'm gonna go with the dangerous door this time. That was a lot of peril. That was a lot of peril. Can we just go for danger? The one thing I'm missing in this run is poison. I am missing poison. And I need it. I need blight. Because these enemies, the blobberts, when you hit them, they like carve off and summon somebody else. Ah. Okay. I'm curious what Alakazam does, so we're going to go ahead and start with... Actually, no. Oh. This is the fun part about having one card for this. I'm going to draw 3 cards now. I'm literally playing Pot of Greed. Or perhaps Graceful Charity. Pilates. Okay. It sucks because I drew a needle. Just call me Blob. Blobbert was my father. It sucks because I drew a needle. So... But you're not even on that side of the house. Alright, let's just get rid of the needle. I know, it sucks. Let's find out what happens when you conjure a Y'all. Because I don't even know what a Y'all does. That's one thing that would be nice. You learn this after the fact. When it says I'm going to summon a thing. You don't learn what the thing is right away. You learn the thing after. So you have to like remember a Y'all card does this later. Let's cast this. What does a Y'all card do? Okay, this isn't very helpful for me. Okay, so now I know. And knowing in this case is the entire battle. So for the wizard that has 1 slot, summoning a Y'all card doesn't help because I can't do, like, it only has a boon. It has no school and it has no force. So the only thing this helps is if I had something that said the number of cards in my hand affects something else, then sure. But otherwise, right now, a Y'all card does not do this, this wizard, Apprentice, doesn't do them any good. So we're going to go ahead and gain 2 Swole and Bubble. And then we are going to start, we're going to have to start hurting people. Okay, if I have 2 swole. Okay.
Bibidi.
We'll take you out.
Bibidi.
Okay, we're just no. Let's end the turn. Oh, that hurt. All right. So yeah, an additional target would be great, except I don't have one. This is okay because it's going to zap you for 5. So you'll still spawn off your slimy, but you'll still spawn off your slimy, but you'll be dead. Oh, never mind. It didn't. Okay, so your ability didn't process because... All right. I will take the sensu. So I can enter the shop, which I don't have enough money for the shop. Even with the discount, I'm just going to enter the breathtaking vista. You find yourself in a quiet alcove with a view on the ever night sky. For the moment, it seems you are alone. Gain 15 health. Because next up, we are in so much trouble. We are definitely doomed. Because you get a lot of great rewards. But I know who's back here. It's King Slimus. And I don't have poison. So, yeah. Yeah. Well, let's just start off by getting rid of the needle. Okay, we're going to use the sensu to heal. It'll heal us for 10, so it'll heal over our maximum. All right. We're going to bubble. And we will zap because I don't have a choice. I got to start hitting you. And yeah, the y'all, like, it doesn't... Okay. You also gain swole every turn. So you are sort of the target here. I can probably leave your Blobbert alone. I need to focus on you. Okay, first I'll do this because I gain 1 swole. So it's gonna zap you for 3. Yeah, but every time I hit you, it's gonna spawn off one of these. Now, I don't know if it's every single time you have damage or not. However, I can choose 2 targets. Hey, Celestian, good morning. I'm gonna choose your Blobberts. That's gonna summon some tiny slimies. But that's going to leave you all at 1 health, so I feel a little better about that. Okay, I'm going to gain shield. And gain shield. So I will be taking 4 incoming damage on the next turn. That's not too bad. Yeah, these y'all cards just don't help me, and I wish that they did, and that... Oh, that sucks. Okay. Let's hope that the random enemy that is affected is not King Slimus. So I can zap you for 3. Okay. We'll just get one of the tiny slimies out of the way. I just, Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch. Ouch. Okay, let's see. Let's draw, we'll draw one card, gain one shield. Oh no, there are less cards in my draw pile. Oh no. Okay, so there's no point in using this. Okay, in that case, we'll bubble up. I'm not going to worry about gold. We're just going to soothe for 3. Hey, Helmberger, welcome on in. Moolah. And we will try to do another zap. Yeah, we'll do that because I think the field is full. Like, you can't summon anymore. Oh, I was wrong. You can keep summoning. That's grand. That's great for me. This is a problem. This is a real issue. Okay, first off, we're gonna draw all the cards. Basically, let's just draw all the cards, please, all of them. Oh, it didn't matter. Okay, so I didn't realize I have a hand size of 8, so it didn't really help me. I should have waited on that one. Now I know. As the song says, you live, you learn. Okay, gain 1 swole. So we're gonna have to zap the Slimus. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else I can hit him with. If I did, I could take them out. So I need to, let me get rid of this. And this. And this. That's just making my mana burn go up. Okay, we're gonna do this. We will do this. We will do this. Okay, that's dropping the amount of harm I'm gonna take down to 12, and we'll do this. Okay, I have basically one more turn. I have put everything I can in the way of this. Yeah, we are definitely in trouble. I can take out the king. And I can take out a Blobbert. Okay. I can zap for 4. Hold on, let me actually zap for... no, let me not do the curse first. I can zap for 4. I don't want to hit you yet. I want to take out the tiny slimy, because they're all doing 1 damage, so it doesn't matter who I take out. Okay, and then I'll take you out. Okay, I forgot. I remember now. Their ability only hits once. Shoot. I am screwed. So, by causing mana burn with every card I played, I was still giving myself 1 point of damage that was going to hit at the end of the turn, no matter what. I was able to mitigate their incoming damage. Like, they're only going to hit me for 2, but I'm going to take an additional damage from the poison and from the mana burn, which I really love how you see the poison dripping down the card and the mana burn is like... The mana burn is firing up from the card, and you can see the shield around the card, like around your spellbook. So I love all the visual feedback here. But yeah, there's this is it. I got nothing else. I got nothing else I can do. Yeah. Bibba died. but I made it to room 7. So I feel like that's not bad. I did take out the boss. Let's see. I also completed some quests. So let's go back to the thing and see. But yeah, so now I understand that Alakazam doesn't help the Apprentice. Alakazam would help tomfoolery because you can target all enemies, but it wouldn't help. So that's good to know. Let's go back to the sky map and see what we've unlocked. Okay, so have at least 5 mana burn. We have unlocked the Sigil of Overexertion. After you cast a spell, apply 1 mana burn to player and draw 1 card. A sigil that says at the start of combat, apply 3 mana burn and draw 2 cards. And then Balm Balm, which just erases the mana burn from player, period. Okay. This, play a total of 20 brittle cards, because yeah, I got all the brittles. So, Sigil of the Unbowed. You apply 1 Swole to yourself for every brittle card in your deck at the start of combat. That's really nice. Pick up a random card, duplicate it, and turn it brittle. That's also nice. Pick up a random card from your draw pile and turn it brittle. Also nice. I like that. Dupy and copy. Nice. And Sigil of the Sin Eater. Play a total of 10 cursed cards. You got... Oh. That's just a beep. So this is interesting now. This adds however many cursed cards you have in your deck, it adds that much force to the spell. So right now, this is a zap for 5. This deals that same number to the healthiest enemy. So that would take down the healthiest person on the field, in addition to you zapping somebody else on the field. The Sigil of Jinxes. After you cast a cursed card, you add 1 force to spell. And the Sigil of the Sin Eater. After casting a cursed card, this is what I need. When you cast a cursed card, apply 2 health to yourself. Very nice. So, what else can I unlock on the sky map? Okay, draw 10 cards in 1 turn. I'm close. If I had played my cards right... Wow, yeah, I said that out loud. If I had done that correctly, I would have been able to get that on the previous run, because I didn't play it right. Okay, find the Fountain of Youth. I know that's a random encounter. And then skip rewards a total of 5 times. I may have to do that one off stream. And I have defeated King Slimus 1 more time. I just didn't win the encounter. I don't know about the accursed one. Okay. We can do 1 more run. Let's hop back in. We'll use Tom this time. So we won't use the Apprentice. We'll use Tom and see how we do on 1 more run. And then, yeah, we'll just chill for a bit. We may go over to say hi to Steven early because I only got about 20 minutes before I need to, like, get going. Okay, it's the mana burn threshold, I think. Oh, okay, I think that's what was getting me. The mana burn threshold is 1 for this character. So, literally burns out quickly. They get mana burn after 1. Tom, I think it's mana burn after 4. Okay, so we'll see what happens with this one. But yeah, okay. So I think we're all... Yep, let's turn off the music. So let's embark with tomfoolery. Okay, again, the game hates me. Like, just... Alright, fine. But let's start with drawing some cards. Let's draw 3 cards. Yeah, we're going to have to zap the rodent. It's still going to hit me.
Bibidi Bibidi.
I'll gain a shield. And now I have to end my turn because I have to have 3 cards to cast a spell with Tom. Okay, and you only do that if you... Oh, you already... Okay, you put the thing in here, but it's not as bad just yet. Okay, let's add an additional target. Zap for 2. Let's get the rodent out of the way, and we'll hit the Neverling to try and bring that shield down. Actually, no. We'll hit the Blobbert.
Bibidi Bibidi.
So we get some more little slimy dudes. Okay. Let's just gain a shield, get rid of these 2 Nada cards. And now we can zap, zap, zap. Let's choose the tiny let's choose Blobbert.
Bibidi Bibidi Bibidi.
We'll make some more little Jello mold friends. Okay. I also have to remember, I am early in my run. I don't have a whole lot of like amazing things I can do. Like I can zap somebody, I can hit for 3. Let's draw 3 more cards. Okay, so we can add 1 force to spell. We can also gain a shield. So I could create a bubble for 3. I could do a zap for 3. I can't hit multiple targets. So let's bubble, bubble, bubble. Wait, that's the same. That's still doing. Add 1. See, that's still, yeah, like bubble for 3. Or I could zap for 3. I feel like I need to zap. Nope. There we go. Let's zap a tiny slimy.
Bibidi Bibidi.
Oh. I'm poisoned, which is the worst. And there's nothing I can do about the poison. Okay, add an additional target. Zap for 2. That'll hit Blobbert and the tiny slimy. So now all I have to deal with is the Neverling. Who just keeps adding these useless cards to my deck. But now all I have to do is focus on you. Because yeah, I've got poison at the end of the turn. So I have one incoming hit and poison for 1. Let's do bubble zap for 2. Because I gotta wear the shield down is the thing. And then we'll do we'll do zap for 1. Oh. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. For 3. That should do. That should actually take you out. Okay, yeah. Oh my goodness. So Plongus just deals 2 damage to a target. Zippy deals 2 damage to a random enemy every time it's used. This zaps times 2. I don't think I've had Zippy, so we'll do Zippy. I can't afford anything in the shop, so we're going to try the secret pathway. You enter a room filled with a glittering hoard of loot. Well, we're going to open the chest. The chest flies as you reach for it. Gnarled teeth poke out of the box. It's a mimic! Well, crap. I do love the art. Okay, so they're going to attack me for 1. When they attack, they apply 1 health to themselves. When they are targeted, they apply 1 swole to themselves. After receiving damage, I gain 1 gold, and they have 5 to get through. So we're going to deal 2 damage to a random enemy, zap them for 2. So it's going to really do 4 points of damage to them and break down that shield a little bit.
Bibidi Bibidi.
Okay. That is a good question, Alien Traveler. I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing the answer is yes. But I don't know. That's a good question. Alright, let's gain a shield. Let's zap for 3. That'll get through their shield. That will do some damage to them. That will get me some gold. They'll still gain swole because I'm targeting them.
Bibidi.
Okay, but now we're wearing them down. Unfortunately, they're going to do even more damage this turn. Okay. Let's add force to spell. Let's know, and then let's draw 3. Oh, my draw pile is empty. Okay, this I don't like. It's okay that I don't like it. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It means I personally don't like it. Normally, the draw pile is always fluid in some of these games, so if you run out of cards in the middle of your turn, it automatically reshuffles your discard back into your deck and starts drawing again. In Bibidi Bibidi, that does not happen until the end of your turn. So right now, there are no cards in my draw pile. None. 0. All the cards in my discard pile will not... it says right here. It's shuffled into this at the start of your turn. So right now, no card effects that are dealing with drawing cards are going to do any good for me. And that sucks. It really does. But we persist, just like the horrors. Okay, so the best thing I can do is try and hit you as hard as I can. So we're going to put you here and you here. Hey, DC, welcome on in. And we'll gain a shield at the same time. And then we will do Nada, Zap for 1.
Nada. Bibidi. Sin.
Okay. So now at the start of my turn, it'll shuffle the discard pile into... Okay, so now I can do draw card effects because I've got cards there. Okay, we're going to zap you for 3. Oh, actually... No, sorry, we don't want to do that. We want to do it the other way. Because it's going to be a 3 zap no matter what. So this way I at least gain a shield first. Yeah, this Mimic... I mean, I appreciate a random encounter, but this Mimic is about to kick my entire buttocks. Because every time it attacks, it heals itself 1 point. Every time it attacks. And every time I attack it, it gains in attack damage. So it is getting stronger every turn, while also healing itself for 1 point every turn. I am in trouble. Like, I am in trouble. I was not prepared for trouble, and the Mimic made it double. I'll hit you for 2 points. You'll heal back for 1 when you attack, and you'll take. Oh my god, I'm gonna get taken out by a mimic. I knew this would be a shorter run, but I didn't think it would be that short. Okay, thankfully, Zippy is back in my hand. So Zippy will deal 2 more damage plus whatever I do. So let's just zap for 3.
Zippy. Bibidi. Boo.
Oh my gosh. I do appreciate that it was considered a boss encounter, so I get a sigil at the end of it, but oh my gosh. I like strip. It removes the shield and the ward from the target, so let's do that. Let's see here. On my turn end, I consume my shield, but I gain double the amount in ward. I like that. No, I mean, trust me, we're not going to get to do very much because we're going to die. So let's go to the dangerous door. Yeah, we're going to die. We're going to die. But I'm going to use strip to erase the shield and ward from this target. Then I'm going to zap them for 1, and that's going to kill them.
Bibidi. Bibidi.
Yeah, we will be able to last precisely 1 turn. We have 1 HP and a dream. So we'll do the funny thing. We'll go ahead and zap for 2.
Bibidi. Bibidi.
By taking out the tome, I do get to add a card to my hand. So I think what I will do is I will deal 2 damage to a random enemy. I'll gain a shield, and I'll bubble for 3.
Zippy. Abracadabra.
I'm still going to take 1 hit point of damage after all of that. So this is it. Farewell. Oh, I'm not. I forgot about my sigil of mitosis. If I build up shield at the end of my turn, it turns into ward. So by building up shield, I can save myself because it doubles and turns into ward. So I am saved for another moment. Thank you, Mimic, for giving me this chance to maybe... I mean, I still am probably going to die, but it's okay. Let's zap the gremlin since they're doing the most damage.
Bibidi. Bibidi.
Okay, I forgot that because of the sigil of mitosis, when my turn is over, I consume the shield, which is currently 1. I double it as ward, so I'm going to get 2 ward, negating the incoming damage from this turn. So let me end my turn. Watch the shield turn into ward, and that means it's going to block both of their hits. Okay, so we now have a way to survive. It's interesting. We have a way to survive. I'm checking the time to make sure I don't go over. But yeah, we can basically ride out 1 hit point forever. And in the meantime, I'm going to zap for 3, Blobbert.
Bibidi. Cadabra.
Actually, I might be able to take this out now. Yeah, okay.
Bibidi. Bibidi.
Yep. Amazing. Poison. Oh, but no, poison. We're gonna take the poison. Let's see if the shopkeeper has. Can we get some health, please? Sigil of Potent Bruise. No, that's not gonna help. The Potion of Healing, yes. Okay. If this is in my hand, it applies 2 shield to myself. So we're keeping that. This is a fun one. It deals 0 damage to a random enemy, but every time you use it, it increases the number of the boon. Apply 1 mana burn to player and draw 1 card. I don't want to play around with mana burn right now, so we'll do that. And we don't have enough. Oh, yeah, of course we have enough to buy that now. That's a bad one. We don't want that. Okay, next room. We're going dangerous because we are still... Oh, come on. Okay. All right. The rodent's got to go first. You're dangerous because you do 3 damage. But let's go a random deal 0 to a random enemy. It's not going to worry right now, but it will upgrade itself. Let's use Blight for 2. Let's hit you for Blight.
Rose. Sexy. Bibidi.
And now the Grois is now, it will do 1 damage to a random enemy. Every time I use it, it will do that. It just keeps going up. Okay, I'm going to apply 2 shield to myself by leaving this in my hand. Once again, at the end of my turn, that 2 shield will turn into 4 ward, which will block all of this incoming damage.
Handy.
So, we stay where we were. So we basically need to leave this card in our hand forever. And bubble up as much as we possibly can. You're going to die anyway from poison, but I'm going to take you out because I think the attack comes before the poison processes, so I'm still going to take you out.
Bibidi. Bibidi.
Okay. And then I will apply, so it'll apply 2 shield to me, which means I'll have 3 at the end of the turn. I'll then have 6 ward, so I will not receive any damage. Oh, the 2, okay, the poison process before the ward did, so I still do receive the poison damage. So we gotta end this fight quick. We're not gonna make it though, because if the 4 hits, if the poison at the, yeah, okay. So I cannot, I can skin of my teeth from damage. I can't from poison. So yeah, I don't know if there's a way to end this combat quickly.
Bibidi. Kadabra.
Okay, I got lucky because it took out the book. Oh, okay, now I'm in luck because I can end the combat. Ending the combat does not count as ending your turn. So, if I hit them for, it doesn't even matter what this is anymore. I'm going to zap them for 3. That'll take them out. That means combat will end and the damage will not process.
Bibidi.
So sometimes that's also your saving grace, is if you can end the combat, then the end of turn things do not process. All right, draw a card, erase mana burn. I haven't actually been getting mana burn, so I'm gonna go with Sala. Okay, let's go for the breathtaking vista because I need the health. And this is gonna be King Slimus once again. Alright, this sucks. I was hoping to get a Blight first out of the gate. We don't, so what we're going to do is we're going to do the boon. And we will draw some cards for 3.
Rose. Salami.
Okay, we're going to gain shield. And then we're going to zap you for 3. Again, not optimal because you're going to just keep making more friends. But I at the end of my turn, I'm going to double this, so I'm still good. Okay, now you're in trouble, buddy. Okay, Hey, Ryan, not Lion. Welcome on in. Look into the mirror before coffee. Look, I try not to look in the mirror when I'm brushing my teeth, because sometimes I just look broke as hell. Okay, we are going to take some damage. But we have 21 health, so we should be a little bit better off. And now we've got poison on King Slimus. So really what we have to do now is survive. That's not going to be super easy, I admit. Okay, we're going to... Yeah, we're going to draw a card and use our zaps next turn. We're going to leave this in our hands so we keep applying shield to ourselves. Okay, doing random damage to an enemy. Okay, we're going to zap the new tiny slimy for 2.
Bibidi Bibidi Bibidi.
And then this is not going to be great because it's just going to apply 2 shields, so it's going to block some damage, but not a lot of it. So it'll block, yeah, I'll take 3. Okay, let's add an additional target. Blight them for 2. So we're going to blight King Slimus. And we're going to blight this Blobbert. Okay. And we're going to now wait, because we can't do anything. So we'll apply shield. We are, yeah, we're doing the same thing. We are riding that very fine line of, we're just riding it out. If we can take you out before the turn is over, that'd be fabulous. I don't think we, well, I can actually, I think. Well, let's see here. Let's do, actually, let's do this. And let's draw 3 cards. Okay. If I draw a card, play that, and play something else. Okay, so I draw a card, play Bubble for 2. Okay, now I just have 3. Now I have Zap, so let's Zap for 2. We will choose the Tiny Slimy. I can clearly choose the Tiny Slimy in front of me, because you're gonna die this turn from poison. You might die this turn from poison. I just have to be able to tank enough damage to live. Can I do that? Not sure. Okay, I will get 2 shield at the end of my turn, so that will turn into 8 ward, so that will still block the 9, that'll block 8 of the incoming damage. So now I'll take 3 points of damage. King Slimus and your buddy are gone. We still have a problem, but the bigger problem is gone. But we still have a problem. We're going to deal 3 damage to a random enemy. We're going to click no, and we're going to draw 2 cards. Okay, that was lucky that it took them out. That was lucky. Because now I can basically gain 1 shield and zap somebody else. And then I'll have, okay, so let's gain a shield, zap somebody else. I'll apply the 2 shields, so that'll be 3, turn to 6. So we're going to block all incoming damage this turn. Okay, add an additional target, poison them for 2. You and you, pal. Alright. I'm not doing anything else. I'm going to apply 2 shield to myself at the end of the handy, which is going to turn into 4, which is going to block all that damage. How dare this game make me do this much math? How dare this game make me do this much math? Okay? Like, that's the rudest part of all of this, I feel like, is all the math. Alright. 2 damage to a random enemy. Bubble for 2. Actually, no. Let me know for 2. Once again, there are less cards. You know what? That's okay. I just need the one. I need you. So I'm going to cast this anyway. It's only going to draw 1 card, not 2. Which means I'm going to save you and put you here. Okay. So now I can add force to a spell, so I can gain... So I could zap somebody. Let me gain a shield. Let me bubble for 2. We're going to survive. That's what we're going to do. So yeah, we're not getting hit this turn, and both of our blobberts are going away. Okay. Now we just have the tiny slimies. They're not great, but they can be taken out. Except I can't because I don't have any... Huh. Oh. Deal 4 damage to a random enemy. Let's draw 3 cards. And now that upgrades to 5. Nice. I'm just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna... Let's see. If I do this plus this plus this, that's 3 shield. That blocks all your incoming damage. So yeah, now it's just the waiting game. I will be, you know... I will survive because they cannot do any more damage to me. And now I can just sit here and figure out how do I want to do this, as the saying goes. So Blight for 2. End my turn. So yeah, they get to attack before the poison hits. So remember that it definitely it definitely goes like left to right. What happens? Okay, let's deal 2 damage to a random enemy. Let's draw. Oh, I don't actually have any cards to draw, so don't use that. Let's zap somebody for 2. So let's hope that it's not the same random enemy, but we'll see what happens. Yes. Okay. Ooh. 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 We're gonna gain 2 swole. Sigil of Long Fingers. While equipped, you gain +2 hand limit. Sigil of Spunk. After receiving damage, add a force to spell. I'm gonna go... It doesn't really... I mean, this would be a big help to our Apprentice, OPP. It would not really help me, this one. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to duplicate my poison. And now we're back. Now we're at the next level. So let me see. Can I go to the main menu? Let's exit the menu because I need to... Yeah, continue the menu. Okay. We'll continue the run later, or I'll continue the run offline. That went better than I thought, because that one sigil of mitosis that turned my shield into ward really helped me. Yay for that. So yeah. So if you haven't checked out Bibidi Bibidi, please give it a look. It's in the Steam store now with a playtest available. So I'll post a link in both the chats. There we go. You can apply for the playtest and reach out. Maybe if you join the Discord, you can get like a leg up on that. And yeah, I think it's fun. It still continues to be a deck builder that does things in a different way, and I like that. It's made by a small team, which is great because You know, small teams are out there making a lot of really cool games all the time and not fucking it up.